All right, so this is a continuation of the domain controller video. You'll have to watch the end of that so you can see the continuation into what we're doing now. We basically set up the domain controller in the DNS, and then we added this workstation to the static network and gave it a static IP because our network now requires static IPs. I used 111 because that's the first workstation and starting from 110. So my next workstation, for example, would be 112 and the third one 113. So I changed the IP address at the end of the last video. And now we're doing the very last step, which is to join the computer to the domain. So I go to System Properties. I change settings. You see we're in the work group. And then I change. And here we're at work group. I want to move to the domain. I want to join the new target domain that we just created. Then I put in the administrator passcode. This is the domain administrator. You have to spell administrator right. All right, password. You say OK. And if the DNS is there, this computer will find it. That's why we had to set that. And it did find it, which is great. So we say OK. And then it's going to have to reboot in order for the computer to be completely joined to the domain. So when I close this dialog box, it gives me that here. So I'll just let it reboot. So it finished. This is the local account. And what we want to do is we want to log in as an other user. So you'll see that the last user and then the opportunity to use the other user. That's going to be critical because sometimes you want to log in as the local user admin, fedadmin, or you want to use the domain account. So to get to the domain, I'm going to show you the long way because that always works. You put in target / and then administrator. And then I put in the administrator password. And it's now going to log in as the domain administrator on this local computer. That means that now we're in the domain and we can log in to it from the computer. Any computer that's been joined to the domain. And you can see here, because I've never done this before, that the first time login has to be created. The profile has to be created at first time login. So it says it's not going to take long, but I'm going to end the video here. When this finishes, there'll be a desktop and I'll have logged in as the domain administrator without having to create that account on the local computer. That was all done when I joined the domain. So enough of that. Go ahead and do it, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.